Hello, welcome to my channel, and I want to thank you, all of you in this beautiful community with the purpose and idea to remember, to bring back all our memories and start making possible this unity consciousness again. Thank you, Julia, for the space and for all our community. Welcome. And today I will be sharing with you the perspective about this full moon in Libra, that it's a really intense and important portal to integrate and navigate not only the last solar eclipse that we had, but at the same time, what is about to come at the collective level. And in personal levels, we have a lot of interesting alignments from the galactic perspective to understand much and better why this particular full moon will have all these complex energies in some way to navigate, but we will bring at the same time first the first level of the traditional astrology and then the galactic one, just to understand much and better what's going on with this humanity race that it's ascending and trying to navigate tumultuous times, but not just from the chaos perspective, but from the assistance that we are receiving here and now. So let's dive in this particular chart, and keep in mind I'm in the south hemisphere, but if you are not there and you are just hearing me about all the alignments that I am sharing with you, probably is because some of these have an importance in your personal chart, or is something that you are navigating in personal level. So even though if you are here, we know that it's for a good reason. So stay with me and navigate this chart that could be different for those that I've been sharing in this channel, the chart from the from the north hemisphere, sorry. Okay, let's take a look on the chart and talk about these alignments. As always happen when we have a full moon, we have the moon in a sign that is in opposition to the sun. The moon now is 23 degrees of Libra. The other point is the sun in Aries at 23 degrees in conjunction with Chiron. And this already is intense. Chiron is the wounded healer that pointing us our particular wound, that wound that was forever there. Which one is, every one of us already know, but keep in mind that in this particular case, because it's an Aries, is bringing us to the surface of our consciousness individually and collectively, how it was be a warrior that needed to fight for a good fight, for a good reason, for his own mission, navigating new territories. And in this particular case, because of the dissociation and the separation that we've been living in Earth until now, this was something that bringing wounds for us. Probably at the same time, I want to bring to our attention that this is the first full moon that is happening with Neptune already at 0 degrees of Aries. And this will bring into our attention that the kind of archetype that we are talking about here in Aries is the mystical warrior. So probably for one reason or another, many of us are navigating the times to be in starseeds here and over trying to get into the point that our mission can be succeed and fail for different reasons. So keeping this in mind, this is a moment of fulfillment. This is a moment of ending of stories where we navigate from the pain, and a beautiful, beautiful moment to make a huge recognition to all that we've been healing so far. If you are between 50 and 50 something years old, keep in mind that you are having the return of Chiron. Chiron for your generation was in Aries too, so this will be more vivid and intense for you. And I want to bring to this video a huge thank you for all the indigos that now are around 60, 65 or so, because thank of you, we've been able to break a point where finally new souls are here to help humanity and Earth in this ascensional path that we are. And all the souls, for different reasons, being in my consultant lately, I want to thank you, all of you that been resonating with my work and with me and being in session and in consultation, because it was amazing knowing you, meeting you, hearing your stories, and bringing the completion or sense of the real reason for all of you to be here and now with this amazing tool that we use in this particular moment to talk about the full moon. So coming back to the full moon in Libra, every single time that we talk about Libra, we must know that it's a need inside of us for justice, for balance. And of course, we reach balance or fight to get it when we don't have it or lose them for different reasons. This particular full moon is at the same time in a tense connection, is a T square here with Mars. And Mars been for so long already in Cancer, study about what happened in our past life, our past emotional life. And of course, we are needing desperately that Mars change signs and move from water sign to the next position that will be Leo, that will happen few moments after this, a few days, sorry, after this lunar event that will be, if I am all right, 18 of April. But why I'm talking about Mars? Mars is the ruler of the sign where the sun is, but the ruler of this event is Venus, that is the ruler of Libra. So keeping this in mind, we will be taking a look on the position of Venus that is still retrograding in Pisces at the moment of this event, but 40 minutes later will be going direct. So when it's in Pisces, Venus is exaltated. It's fascinated in that energies. It's a beautiful way to express her abilities. And all the time that was retrograding here was trying to understand why we being we couldn't be able to share our value in a spiritual level too, or couldn't be able to share our gift to the collective, as Pisces is connecting with the collective and the unity mind at the same time. But it's not alone, it's near to Saturn and it's near to the North Node. So it's talking about how it's possible for Venus to fulfill in times to come, really near to the moment that will be changing signs to Aries at the same time, will be doing exactly the same path. Mercury, that is already direct and was understanding this connection or these conversations that have with Venus. And at the moment that actually in a few days, Mars changed at the same time to an fire energy sign, will be all the personal planets initiating the year, the movement. Everyone will be direct and in fire. So This will be a beautiful moment to reconnect with the sense of purpose, with the sense of service. And this is monumental, more in a year that we knew that will be a lot of intentions and moments for us to get to go inwards and trying to understand why we are here, what's going on, what is the value of my gift, how I can help humanity and heal myself, heal and help others to heal. And this is beautiful because if we are taking a look on the galactic perspective, I just point a few alignments here because if not, will be so much. And I want to always bring the perspective to our daily life and how to integrate in your personal situation, mission, and routine. In the particular case of this chart that it's from Buenos Aires, Argentina, the moon, that it's our emotional uh, world, and at the same time our unconscious mind, is in alignment with Spica and Arcturus. And in both cases, they will be bringing one, the support to being able to understand some technicalities, as Arcturus is connected with the mathematics, and other ways to understand healing and the ascensional path. And at the same time, it's very, very important that Spica is right there, bringing this connection of the advanced intuition, healer's energies, empathy, to make possible the healing of our subconscious mind, something that, of course, is in alignment with the archetype of the moon. This being said, keep in mind that the energies of uh, Mars are in alignment with Procyon, and Procyon actually is a star nation that is passionate to help humanity, work with strong ethics. It's a pioneer of energy cultivation, and are those that will make ascension process available for us, but from the perspective of our bodies. And this is amazing because they will be the ones that will be bringing new technologies for farming. And it's really, really important because there are the ones that are the big dreamers of the new earth. And even when they are in attention, we must to know that for me it's important to understand that the tension is between the two fractions of humans nowadays on earth, those are still connected with the subconscious mind that needed to be healed from the collective level, and those that are supporting us, our Arcturus nation, to being able as star seeds to be focused on new actions that, after evaluate our past, change our future. When Mars is in Cancer, let us know that all that situations that we already been in that never work for us, it's time to stop doing this stuff at the same way and change dynamics. So at the moment that Mars changed to a brave sign as Leo it is, we will be focused and help from our inner fire and our inner work, putting into service to others. And if we take a look, it's interesting at the same time that all the Piscean energy is in alignment with Markov, and Markov will be there for quite long time. And this Pegasus energy are the energy of those that bring the negotiators and the peacemakers. And it's beautiful to see because, of course, there are family oriented beings. They will be trying to work hard And our idea is how we can be able to reach a point where we can understand that each one of us are bringing some piece, some important information, some important work, healing work, mission work that is needed to bring new value to humanity. For me, this is a really interesting full moon. It's a tense one. Keep in mind that every single one that is around us and probably are not at the same timeline or are not seeing life from the same perspective probably will be really connected with their wounds and will be trying to do something with all these personal planets now in water signs. So it's vital for you, as for them, to do something, move the body, move the energy, as waters when they tend to be stank normally are bringing a lot of problems to our physical body and to our central nervous system. So you can dance, you can walk, you can do yoga, you can do a strong sports or exercise, but will be vital for you. Remember, 12th of April or 13th of April will be the full moon, but the energy will be still on us for navigate for 1 week. So keeping this in mind, please use wisely your time to move, breathe, and of course then if you needed something else to slow down and meditate, that would be wonderful too. So hopefully this was something that can bring new perspectives for you during this time, and we'll see you soon for the next report of the end of this month with the new moon in Taurus. Bye bye for now.